Happy Sunday, setters. Last week was certainly a roller coaster week. The week before was the Silvergate banks that collapsed, and then now the Silicon Valley Bank is in trouble. Silicon Valley Bank is the 16th biggest US bank, and a lot of tech startup companies use Silicon Valley Bank for their deposits. So some of the major news are claiming this is going to be worse than 2008 crisis. Does it impact my trading plan? Little bit, but certain level on S&P 500 and Nasdaq, if it holds, I remain a buyer. Bitcoin, Ethereum, yet we did see the fear sell off, but I think overall the structure still look okay. If you'd like to see my full trading plan, make sure you watch the full video. Thank you. Hi, I'm Jake from Simple Elite Traders. Our mission is to share our technical trading knowledge so more retail traders can learn and hopefully can benefit from it. I've been trading over 10 years, and from my experience, like this Silicon Valley Bank situation, it can always happen in the market in a different form and a different situation. So early part of the year, I did invest some money into some stocks and also cryptocurrency. Certainly at the moment, I'm not losing any sleep over it. Why? Because I made a trading plan before my investment. In this uncertainty in the market, you need to stay very certain. Therefore, stay disciplined. Sticking to your trading plan is the right thing to do. We are going to launch our simple trading program, which I believe is the best trading program for beginners. We will provide weekly trading plan, plus we will show you how we trade the live market 3 times a week, so you can really learn how to trade when the market is in live action. Prior to that, we will still show you our profitable trading system. If you'd like to join, it's very simple. I will put the link in the description and a pinned comment because we have a grand opening offer. You can try out the program for free, and I'm sure you don't want to miss out. So do click on the link from the description or the pinned comment. If you do have any question, drop me a comment as well. Let me dive right into my trading plan right now. Thank you. Okay, setters, I know some of you said I struggle how to do the weekend trading plan, so therefore I have created a document to help you to find trading opportunity and also do the trading plan. So today I'm going to walk you through how to use this. So this is the document that I have created. You can see I start off with the S&P 500, Nasdaq, Dow Jones, US dollar. So basically start off with the stock market and then move on to the Forex market. Each of them you have an option of buying and selling, okay, on that. So I will walk you through how to use it. But the key of it is you need to use a weekly and a daily trend to determine what your plan is, either a buyer or a seller for this particular instrument. All right, so let's put it on the side first, and then we will start off with using my IG chart. Let me put it onto the right because you do know I use 2 charts to determine my trading plan. Okay, so on the left again is trading view. We will start off with SPY. Let's walk you through on the weekly first. Okay, so S&P 500 future chart on the right, and then on the left is trading view. Yeah, let's just go to the current price. What current trend do you have? From my side, I think a lot of people will think, okay, this is a downtrend, because looks like through this area here it's going down, right? Same with the SPY, which is the ETF of S&P 500. But pay attention. I'll do it once. See here, when I do this low point here is higher than the lowest point. Okay, so we have what we call a higher low through here. Same with the SPY. Okay, so first we have a higher low. Let me just clear all of that, and maybe I will use that's fine. Yellow is fine. So this is the higher low point. Higher low point. And also this high point and this high point here. We have now a confirmed higher high as well. Okay. Same as the SPY. So we do not have a downtrend on weekly. In fact, we are on a weekly uptrend. So that's how I determine what my plan that I'm going to be. I remain a buyer until something happens, until this low point broken, then maybe, okay? Then a long term, maybe a longer term, I will be a seller. So weekly we are on an uptrend. Daily, we are seeing something quite interesting. Let's go to both of the chart. Right. So we are now seeing obviously the sell-off in here. We have a daily downtrend, but it's only a weekly phase 2. All right. If you do not understand what I'm trying to say, then we on our private Facebook trading group, we have already put our trading technical video that you can learn how to read the trend, what is phases on that. So I suggest you go and check it out. If you're not on there, I'll put the link in the description and the pinned comment that you can join our Facebook group to learn the technical trading stuff. Absolutely free, you can learn that. So now, yes, we are on a weekly phase 2. From the left hand side, SPY seems like he's breaking the support level, the 390 in here. So if we continue to stay below here, I could be a short-term seller back to the 378 here. But the funny thing is, we are showing that a little bit different on the future chart. We are on the support level here. So I'm in two camps. I am could be a buyer, could be a seller. So if we break above this 394 here on SPY, stay above 390, I could be a buyer. So I will use the SPY as my main guide. If it stay below here 390, I'll remain a seller short term until, if I can draw a straight line, until 378 area. Okay. So that's why I use two charts. And the most important thing is, and you see below here, it is the accumulation distribution indicator, which is here. Okay, so let me just draw that, point that out, so in case you guys don't see it in the video. So that's the indicator, and you really need to join the pro version of TradingView. So we are on the TradingView Pro plan, because if you're not on a Pro plan, the indicator has a lag. If there is a lag, it'll be too late for me to take trading decision. Therefore, I suggest if you want to take trading to the next level, use TradingView Plan Pro. We'll put a link in the description in here, so you can use our referral link to join TradingView. Yes, we do earn a little bit of referral, but you're not paying anything extra. Besides, if you use my referral link to join TradingView, we will give you a full tutorial how to use TradingView and some of other indicator and some of our stock screener, how we use this to show you guys how to use TradingView to enhance your trading probability. Okay, so we drop the link in the comment below. Besides, even IG is a fantastic broker. Their ETF chart is not the greatest when you do analysis, because it doesn't have gaps, and gaps is very important when we are trading, especially intraday on the S&P 500. So you can see here that was a little bit of gap, but they closed it off. So you don't really see that on IG. I'm not saying that IG is a bad broker, it's a fantastic broker, but TradingView has its advantage to for more advanced charting system that we use. That's all. Okay. So looking at this at the moment, we are in 2CAM, and I said I will show you how I use my trading plan, just like that. Very simple. I already kind of done it. So you can either select buying, selling, or sitting out, or others. I already put in here plan A buy, plan B sell. So I'll put in others at the moment. All right, so that's how you do it, and I'll show you when I finish how to save it. And also when you fill this in using my link, only on my Facebook group obviously, or my Discord trading channel, the private, the next level of the simple trading program, once you put it on there, I will get a report on the week. Okay, my members is looking to buy or sell. What's the percentage of buyer of S&P 500? What's the percentage of sellers of S&P 500? So that will really give me a glance of, okay, what is my members doing? Is it following me, or is it very different to my trading plan? That way, when we run the live trading event, which is 3 times a week that we provide a live trading event, I'll go through what you guys' plan is, and then plan the live trading events accordingly to give you the best support possible. Okay, so that's for one way of using it. I'm not going to fill in the rest now. It's just the same thing. You have the link. Try and go ahead and use it. If you do have any problem, drop me a comment. I'll do my very best to help you. All right, but later on, if you're in my private group, you will see what I'm going to do with this, and I'm looking forward to see what you guys plan as well. So make sure you get involved. Right, so moving on now, we are in 2CAM. So very simple. If SPY back above this 390, I want to be a buyer. Stay below, I will be a seller, but very short term to around the 3,800. All right, now I'm just going to use the IG chart to show you guys a simple way of doing stuff, which is setting alert. So I want this bar to break higher, so 3944. You can set an alert in here. Buy price 3944. It's a fantastic broker because the spread, okay, all right, it's 1.5 at the moment because we're not even in a liquidity session at the moment. When you trade the US Open, this spread dropped to 0.5 point on S&P 500, which is the tightest spread that I have ever seen in the UK, perhaps the world as well. IG do provide services all around the world. I'm not sure about America, but definitely in Asia they do provide professional services as well. Right, moving on to Nasdaq. The picture is not that bad, to be honest. It's still waving this bullish flag. Let me just put this for you. So this here is a bullish flag. Okay, it's still holding. So what I like to see is still continue stay above this area. Then I could potentially be a buyer, but it dropped below. Maybe we will see it come and test this area. So again, I'm in 2CAM. Could be a seller, could be a buyer. It depending, does it stay inside or below on that? So you can very easy to do is, okay, I want to sell alert. If it stay below, break below, then I'll be a seller. So 11732, go here, sell price. So that way you want to be a seller. 11732, set an alert. All right, so there's no limitation of how many alert that you can set in there. So you can see I have so many alert in here. It's already triggered, some is not triggered, so I need to delete it a little bit, but it's a good function to have. All right, so from this, I think I like to see it stay above in here. Give me an indication that the Silicon Valley Bank is not actually as bad as people think, because the sell-off is a little bit, but it's easing off on Friday. I mean, tomorrow it will be important to see, can the tech company withdraw money from the Silicon Valley Bank? Are they going to get more support from the government? We shall see, but I'm a technical trader, so let's focus on what the chart information is. All right, so I remain 2CAMs, below sell, above buy. Dow Jones Industrial is in an interesting level, so we are in the flag, so it's a bullish flag. Are we, if you look at the daily bar right here, we already seen some rejection, the wicks in there. So let's drop down to a 4 hour. You will see the picture a bit clearer, right? So let's see, we saw one last push selling. We have an inside low test bar before, well, at the close. So can we break this and come back to the channel? That could be my first time to buy. Simple. If it drop below, stay below. Not too much room on Dow Jones to sell, because if you go back up to a time frame on a daily, you will see I've got another level, the monthly S2 as well. So this is the monthly pivot, acts as another layer of support. We could go to around the 31,430 area. So this is the support area. This is tiny bit of room. So ultimately, if it's going to drop to here, I'm gearing up to be a buyer. There is a bit of news about inflation next week, so keep an eye on that. You can find all this information from, let me try and get it out for you guys, from this website here, Forex Factory, right? So all these major news events in here, you should put it onto notes like myself. So I've already done that. Let me just show you. So apart from using my Google Sheet to help you playing your trading plan for the week ahead, I also write down what news that I need to be aware of in case of spike and stuff like that for my trading. So what I do is around these sort of times, I probably won't trade, or I will plan accordingly for my trading. So that's the how you use the news for your trading. Okay, so Forex Factory has it, IG also has it. So major news events, you can click here and find out some of the top news and stuff like that. And I think there is a calendar as well in here, company earning, major news, but it shows it on the day. So you can click here, on this, it shows you medium, high, risk index at 1230, retail sell. So another function that you could consider using from IG as well. All right. So now, yeah, 2 but I don't think I'm going to sell Dow Jones. I'm just going to use it as a reference. Russell, another one that it could be sitting on a soft level of support is in this 1,750 area. We could drop a bit lower, which is this blue box area, which is 1,700 area. Very significant monthly S3. You don't see monthly S3 very often. In fact, I don't think we have ever seen it touch. So this touched it a little bit of the S2, it bounced. This one touched S1, bounce. So it's never touched S3. We are on S2 already. Can we see a bounce from here? We shall see. So be patient and use all the asset class in the same category to enhance your trading probability. All right. Having a look at the European index is holding quite well. German DAX is still on an uptrend. So on this trend line area, if it stay above, I could be a buyer. I like the DAX, the CAC. Although it's on a corrective pattern, we do have a lower low form, but we do still have a higher high intact. So I'm happy to remain bullish until it confirms. So really need to break this and stay below for me to change my my biases of buying on this. Hang Seng is reached to a refresh. That's got a little bit of blue stuff in there. Hang Seng is pulling back to a interesting level. Weekly chart, we could be back to this right shoulder area. So left shoulder here could be right shoulder. So you can see a lot of interaction around the 19,000 area. We could see a bounce. I'm not a big trader, although I'm from Hong Kong. I'm not a big trader of the Hang Seng, just because when the live market happen, it's my sleeping time, and I like my beauty sleep. I don't try to get up early just because I want to trade. Please don't change your trading. don't change your life for trading. Make trading work for your life, all right? So I don't get up. I'm happy to use as my reference to trade the European indices, European market, and the US market. Moving on to Forex. That's the things with dollar is now. I've been talking about this bearish flag because overall direction is down. Okay, we do have a mini uptrend on daily and 4 hour, but this is not a bullish price action here. So dollar index, if it stay below, which I like to see it break lower, because if it breaks lower could benefit the stock market. Dollar is driven by the interest rate, so if we can see dollar weakness, we could see the Fed drop interest rate, which is short-term or not increasing interest rate, which I think short-term could benefit the stock market until summertime anyway. Okay, so you can have a look at euro. I said this 4 hour I have more drawing in there. So if it's above the 107, which coincide with the monthly pivot, the first higher low in here, I will look to be a buyer of euro because it's quite clean. Other things that I want to point out is, yes, we did see some sell-off, strong sell-off from the indices last week, but we're not seeing much sell-off from Aussie. From the bar, I think on Tuesday, after this, it's all kind of easing off. We have a couple of inverted hammer through here, which is a reversal pattern. We could see a drop a little bit lower around the 65, which I already said alert. Then I could look to be a buyer or use as a reference to buy indices. So keep an eye on Aussie, but certainly we're not seeing the same selling momentum like the indices. Pound. We saw a fake out. Was a fake out. Big sell off, immediately close back it and even breaking the lower high on 4 hours. So I could be a buyer when it breaks this, stay above this monthly pivot 121 area. Could be a buyer of pound because it has been one of the strongest currency. Kiwi chart I don't like, so I'm not going to talk about it too much. Never like Swissies too much. Canadian dollar, not so much. But one thing I want to talk about, yes, I did take a long trade. If you follow me on my channel, you would know I took a trade on a breakout on dollar yen through here. So I took profit already, and you can see immediately, boom, and this. That's not very bullish for dollar yen. So therefore, we could see this stay below here 136 and sell, but I probably will focus on a different asset class if I see dollar yen stay below 136 area, which now we're going to move on to commodity. All right, gold is the one that is becoming more and more interesting. So before I start, I would again show you two charts, and trading view we have a future chart on that, and daily very interesting, right? Through here the accumulation, let me just close this off first, make it clearer. So price action made the break in the previous lower high, also the accumulation distribution line also did the same. Yeah, so this is higher, so showing a lot of strength of accumulation from that. Volume dictate everything. So I want to be a buyer of gold, but I need to see dollar yen stay under 136 and seeing more dollar weakness. I could be, so when it breaks, stay above this 1860 monthly pivot area, I could be a buyer of gold. Unfortunately, we still don't have the COT data. The community of traders is behind because of the technical issue from the exchange, so we're still waiting on that. So I'm trading a little blind at the moment, just relying on price action. There's no longer need trading view. So what I'll do is I would use a 4-hour trend for gold, because it does like it. You see, look, boom, 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 like this kind of thing. I like to trade the 4 hours, so break a bit higher, come back through here. I'll look to be a buyer of gold. All right, but need to correlate with dollar yen first. We're not seeing the same strength from silver at the moment. So really, maybe we need to see this trend line break first to show strength, but gold is at the support level. I like that more, so I would use this as a reference. Use silver. Oil, I said I like about it, but we need and truly need to break this $80 level first, so let's wait a bit patiently above here and go this. You know, arguable, some people say you can take this higher low, but I think it will be easier once the price come back and break this 83, 20, 30 area and stay above 80 to go long on oil. So that's my personal opinion. If you want to be aggressive and buy oil at this level, up to you, but I think it will be a little bit messy around this area. So that's the plan for me for commodity. Cryptocurrency, well, big sell-off. Is like, okay, God, what am I gonna do and stuff like that. With me, I remain bullish. If you go to a weekly chart, sometimes it's solve a lot of issue. When you go up a time frame to a bigger time frame, it looks a lot cleaner and stuff. So let me just take off the EMA first. So naked charts, which I like to use. You know, look at this pop. That's a higher high, broken this previous high, this high here, and we could be a higher low in here and setting up for the next move to around this 45, 50k area. Still my target. Okay, so I'm holding on to my investment in Bitcoin. Besides, yes, we're running a little bit of paper loss at the moment. Paper loss is nothing. If you click the sales button right now, if you bought in say around 22, 23, and I can't take the pain, I'll take a 15% loss. That's a loss. And if you had a plan to stay long on the trade until you make profit and you're breaking it, that's not very disciplined, and without discipline it's very difficult to succeed in the trading game. So try to work on that. If you need more help, I suggest honestly check out my simple trading program, because beside all the trading system and market update, we are very big on mindset. We are really big on support. If you ever run into trouble, drop me a message. We will do our best to help you, assist you, or talk with you, and you know, find the ground on how to build a stronger mindset. At the moment, I'm not doing anything. I like to see price come back up to 21. I could trade it. I could use IG to trade it. If you are an international client, you can trade it. If you're in the UK, you need to be a pro client to trade it, just because of the regulation. So 21,000 is important, but if it does drop below to here around 18, I'll buy more. At the moment, I'm not buying anything, but if it drop to 18, I will buy more. So that's called dollar cost averaging on my portfolio. All right, so that's it. That's the plan for Bitcoin. Final one is Ethereum. Picture are quite similar. We are having a support already. We saw some strong buying yesterday on Saturday on Ethereum. So let's have a quick look of the 4 hour. So some buying and then now easing off. So could we price action is not easiest to trade. I like to see price stay above 1400 area and then, you know, go from here, but we shall see. So a bit of recap. I know there is a concern from Silicon Valley Bank, but let's see what reaction can produce from the market. S&P 500, if it breaks support, I will be a seller short term. If it stay above support 3,900 area, I remain a buyer. And then currency side of thing, dollar is trying to break this bearish flag. If it's below, then I will be a seller of dollar. Gold, I want to be a buyer, but it needs to stay above the monthly pivot. cryptocurrency, I remain neutral, so happy to hold. If it drop lower, I will use dollar cost averaging to buy more and hold until I make profit. So that's all for me this week. If you do have any question, drop me a comment. Otherwise, we'll see you guys next week. Thanks so much for watching.